Right. So very good day to everybody present here. This is all about information technologies. So today's class will discuss about CSS, about introducing CSS and about the color, text as well as boxes. And this is especially for you, my dear students and young researchers. And you can reach me at dr.christoananth@gmail.com. Before beginning the session, let me thank God for giving me this golden opportunity to deliver this useful session, to share my knowledge among my fellow national, international participants, students and young researchers. So today's class we will discuss about a short introduction to CSS, and then we try to understand CSS. Then we discuss about the CSS associates, style rules with HTML elements, and then we discuss about some example and output about introducing CSS. We discuss about the foreground color as well as background color. Then we discuss about the example and output of the color. And in second part of today's class, we discuss about the introduction to text. Then we discuss about the typeface terminology. Then we discuss about the techniques that offer a wide choice of typefaces. We discuss about the example and output of the text. We discuss about the box dimensions, height as well as width, how you try to change the border, margin and padding. Then we discuss an example and output of the boxes. So please go through the enumerant work, please complete them at your best available time, and at regular intervals we have some videos to discuss the knowledge in our topics. So this is a short introduction to CSS where we will be creating some rules in order to specify how this content of the element should appear. So just like HTML, you are going to specify it, but only thing you can actually specify the background of the page. For example, here in this image you can see the background is actually cream in color, so that one you can change. Also the text letters, you can see it is displayed in the pink color. Okay, so that also you can make it. Also the paragraphs you can make, you can change the font. For example, Arial typeface you can change, or maybe this level 1 heading, it can be blue color or maybe italic color, italics, font style, the Times New Roman typeface, so that also you can change. For example, the heading you can see it is in Times New Roman, but the text it is actually Arial font size, so that also you can change. So this is how you try to understand CSS. So in this page you will see the basic HTML page where we will be having the H1 heading, the the cottage garden, and beneath that you have a paragraph. See here, the cottage garden is actually displayed in the italics. In the other things it is displayed in the normal font. Okay, but this one, the second paragraph, you see the cottage garden originated in England is actually underlined, you see, so that also you can change. So this is how you try to understand the CSS. So you will have this H1 heading, which is what is H1? What is H1? H1. Highest level heading. H2. Second level heading. Okay. Then you will have body element. You will have the P tag. What is P tag? Paragraph. I. Italics. As well as A elements, which we will have with the CSS also. So you can add a background color, you can add a foreground color also. So you can have a control text inside the box. You'll have its color, size as well as typeface. So this is the example of how you try to understand the CSS. So the cottage garden, you see cottage garden, it is displayed within the box, and similarly the second you will have the paragraph that is within the box. Within the box you will have cottage garden, that is also displayed within the box, and similarly England underline, that is displayed within the box, that you can have this one. So each of the things you can have within the box. So this is how you associate rules with HTML elements. Yes. Okay.
There you go. Thank you.
Right. So this is associating the rules with the HTML elements. Will have two parts. One is selector as well as declaration. So in the selector you will have this paragraph tag, which is the selector, you'll have font family Arial. So this is the declaration. So you are declaring the font family to be the Arial type. Okay. So which means that the paragraph tag will be having the Arial font style. Okay. So here you will tend to use selectors which indicates which element the rule applies to. So same rule you can apply to more than one element, and if you separate the element names with the commas. So everything it should be completed with a semicolon. And CSS properties affect how elements are being displayed. For example, H1, H2, H3, highest level heading, second level heading, third level heading, you have the font family to be Arial, color to be yellow. So this one, if you can see, property and then value. Property is displayed in the pink color and this value is displayed in the yellow color. Okay, so this value, the color, it is actually yellow. Okay, the property is nothing but the font family or maybe the property. So the properties indicates aspects of the elements you want to change. For example, the color, you can change the font, you can change the width, you can change the height, and you can change the border also. And values are nothing but the settings you have chosen for the particular properties. So this is introducing CSS. We will have document type HTML. So HTML, head, and then title. Title is nothing but introducing CSS. Then you will have slash head body. So you'll have like h1 from garden to plate. Okay, and then you'll have the paragraph tag potager. So this one is displayed in the italic. So you'll have I tag and then close I tag. So this word called potager is displayed in the italic font size. And then is a French term for an ornamental vegetable or kitchen garden. Then you have slash p. What is slash p? What is p? Paragraph. Slash p, closing the paragraph. And then h2. H2 is nothing but the second level heading. What to plant. Okay. And then you have the paragraph tag. Plants are chosen.
What's it? HTML?
Which one? HTML? HTML. It is you are introducing this HTML tags in the CSS. Okay. So you have the paragraph tag. Plants are chosen as much for their functionality as for their color and form. And then close the body, close the HTML. Okay. So this is where you will have the body. Okay. Body, font family, Arial, Verdana, sans serif. So this is how you specify the font family as well as color. So color they have chosen EE3A80. And for the paragraph tag, it is 665544. So paragraph you have a color, and similarly for H1 and H2 you have different color.
665544. What's it?
That is the color that you are going to specify, whether it is blue color or maybe pink color. You can choose any color. You can choose any color. For the H1 and H2 you choose one color, and for a paragraph tag you choose another color.
001. What's it?
Which one? This is the number that you specify for a color. Maybe it is maybe blue color or maybe pink color. We're going to specify. See for this one, for the heading, it is displayed in pink color. So this one, EE3E80 denotes the pink color, and 665544 denotes the black color. Or maybe sorry, not black color, gray color. Gray color. It is not black. See the top URL you will have black color, but this one it is gray color. Okay. Then you will have the foreground color as well as background color. So you will have the color property which will specify the color of the text inside the element. Okay. So you can specify the CSS in one of the three ways. Maybe we will have like RGB values like RGB 100, 100, 90. Or maybe using hex codes like what we discussed in the previous EE380. So you can also specify the hexadigit code also. So 6-digit code also, that you will specify the amount of red, green, and then blue in a color. You understood this hexa code? For example, if here maybe white content is less, then there will be another color. Maybe if you mix blue color and green color together, then you will get some different color. So this is how you specify the mixture. So this is EE3A 380. So that specifies the amount of the red content, amount of the green content, amount of the blue content in the particular color. Then you'll have, for example, you have 147 predefined color names that are recognized by the browsers. For example, dark cyan. So that also is a particular color. Okay. And whatever we have that is specified within the slash star symbol, and then you close with the star slash symbol. Okay. So it will not be interpreted by the browser. They would be shown in the gray color. So you will have in CSS some 147 different colors. So this is the color name. Okay, so slash star color name. So H1, the color is actually dark cyan. Huh? 147. Color name is nothing but that is actually a comment. Okay, H1 color dark cyan. So H1 should be in dark cyan. Okay, H2 color they have given us EE3E80. Okay, paragraph they have given the color to be RGB 100 So if you can see H1 tag, it is displayed in dark cyan color. So something like blue color it is displayed. Marine biology. And second one H2, you'll have a color that is pink color EE3E80. And paragraph you have a color which is gray that is specified in the this format RGB 100 So this specifies a gray color. And then you can specify the background color also. So you will have this one body background color RGB 200. Okay, so body of the text is actually displayed in the gray color. Okay, and then you will have H1 tag, H1 background color dark cyan. So background color, if you can see earlier in the previous case you found H1 tag to be marine biology dark cyan, but this one you are specifying H1 background color is dark cyan. So background is actually that blue color, the text is displayed in the white. Okay, and then you will have this one H2 background color EE380. So the composition of seawater, that background color is actually pink color, text is displayed in the white color. And also P the background color white. Background color white means, so the text background color is actually white. So in order to display the text, so this one is displayed in the maybe black color or maybe gray color. Okay, so if you do not specify the background color, then the background is actually transparent. So this one you should understand. So this is the example of color. We'll have document type HTML. So HTML, the head, title, the color. Okay, so you'll have style type, the text slash CSS. So you'll have the body, background color silver, color is actually white, padding 20 point you are specifying, font family Arial, Verdana, sans serif. So you'll have the H1 tag, background color you'll have FFF, that's a background color, and background color you'll have HSLA, color 64645 that you are specifying with regards to H1 tag. And similarly the padding 5 point, margin 0 point, p.0 background color. So for each of the thing p.1, p.2, p.3, p.4 up to p.9 you are specifying the background color, and p.10 up to p.14 you will have. And similarly with the case of pH scale, for example very alkaline, you'll have a class point 13.0, 12.0 up to 0.0 it is very acid. So you can specify this one pH scale. Okay, for each of the scale 14.0 to 0.0, 14.0 very alkaline, 7.0, 0.0 you can specify the color, different colors. So this is the second part of today's session where we will have text. So whenever you are talking about text, you can change how you can display the font style. You can change the appearance, whether it is regular bold or maybe italics or maybe the size of the text. You can actually do the formatting. You can display how you try to read the pages. Maybe if you are looking into a newspaper where you will be reading all the pages, so you can change the font size, you can change the font style, you can change bold to italic underline, you can do whatsoever. So you'll have the typeface terminology will have serif, sans serif and monospace. Understand the difference between three of them. For serif, it will be like main strokes of letters. So sans serif, it will be little dim. Okay, so you'll have a cleaner design. But monospace, same width, but you can have for each of the letters. So for every letter, you will have some space. So this is monospace or maybe single space. So you'll have this typeface terminology where you'll have weight factor, style as well as stretch. So you'll have light, medium, bold and black. So this is the difference in the styles you'll be having. And then you'll have the style which is normal, italic as well as oblique. Okay. Stretch also you'll have condensed, regular and then extended. So that also you'll be having with the stretch cases. Also, for example, if you see the XYZ, you'll have this one, the space, the height, the spaces, the baseline, that also you can have. Though we'll have techniques which offer a wide choice of typefaces. We'll have font family, font face, as well as service-based font face. So this also is going to decide the type of the interface that you will be having. Font face, how it will be displayed on the computer. Also, we'll have service-based font face also, that will be having different number of fonts that is available in the font face. Then you'll have several techniques with regards to images, SIFR and then Kufon also. So you'll have several HTML text also with a flash version on it. So you can enjoy several issues and you can enjoy several licensing features also with SIFR, and you can decide upon the type of the interfaces also. So this is an example of text. You'll have doc type HTML and then you'll have HTML head, and then the title is actually text. So this text actually appears in the browser window. Okay. Then you will have this style type text slash CSS. So within the body, you'll specify the padding, which is 20 point, and then H1, H2, H3. There, so for each of H1, H2, and H3, you specify the font family as well as font size. So the family you'll specify like Arial, sans serif, and maybe the line height, the color you can specify. Even for defining for the case of paragraph or maybe a tag, you can specify the declaration, you can specify the font style as well as font size. So for this one, body will have like H1 braids. So you can specify the second level of heading, a heart wrapped in fur. So paragraph, you will have the class intro. So you'll have the images taken from the wikipedia.org, wikibriar. So you'll have the a tag, you'll have the paragraph tag, okay, and then you'll have the third level of heading, which is brief history. Then you'll have the paragraph tag. Then you have the p class by AV ducket, okay, so that is the credit, and then you close the body and then close the HTML. So if you can see, Briars is displayed in a different color. Also, it is not only displayed in bold, but it is displayed in a different style. See the Briars. This Briar is different from the brief history. That is different. Also, there is one heading, heart wrapped in fur. So that is the second level of heading. Also, the Briar is displayed in the blue color. So this is the application of the CSS in HTML. Okay, and also this or burger deep rye is a large breed. So that is displayed in a different font style, something like bold. Okay, then breed history, the next level of heading, it is displayed in the blue color. Then you have the paragraph tag. Then you have the credit by AV ducket. So this is displayed in the italic. So the credit also is displayed in a different font style. So you can specify the box dimensions, height and width also. For that we'll have the div element. So we'll have like 300 pixels wide by 300 pixels height. So the paragraph you will have like 75% width and height, that you can specify. You can specify the size of the paragraph like 225 pixels wide by 225 pixels high. So that also you can specify. So this is the thing, a very good example of how you display the box dimensions. So you'll have the paragraph tag, maybe within the div tag. So the Move company pioneered the commercial manufacture, so on. Okay. So here within the CSS, you specify the div.box. The height is 300 pixel, width is actually 300 pixel. Background color is BBBBAA. So that is actually the the pink color as well as the white color. Oh, okay. So this much width it should have. Okay, so that you are going to specify. Also with the paragraph tag, height is 75 percentage, width is 75 percentage, background color is 0088dd, so that is nothing but a cream color. So this is cream color, and this box, it is having the background color of pink. So you can limit the width by the minimum width as well as maximum width. So minimum width property specifies the smallest size a box can be displayed at when the browser window is narrow, and maximum width property is going to indicate the maximum width a box can stretch to when the browser window is wide. Okay, so this is the minimum width as well as maximum width property. So this is an example. We'll have the TR. What is TR? Table row. Table row. So within the table row, you'll have table data. So image source, it is actually images slash roads.jpg. Width is 200, height is 100. So alternate, you'll have like fender roads. So within the TD class, you'll show the roads piano is an electromechanical, so on, slash, you close it with a slash TD. Then you have TD, that is table data. Okay, you have $1400 slash TD, you close the TR. Now this is the CSS tag. So you have the table TD.description. The minimum width is 450 pixels, maximum width is actually 650 pixels. Then text alignment also it is given. Text alignment is left, padding is 5 point, margin is 0 point. So you can see the image size, the minimum width is actually 450 pixel, okay, and maximum width is 650 pixels. So image is displayed in this format. And similarly the text one, text you can see normally it is not displayed, it is displayed in the left alignment. Okay, because we specify text alignment is equal to left. Okay, that is actually one table data. Then another column we would be having $1400. You remember this one? $1400. So for each of the image you will have this one, the width as well as height. Similarly the text left align, and next paragraph you will have $1600. So similarly you can specify. So you can limit the height, minimum height as well as maximum height by using this property. And then in order to control, if you have no space for the content of the box, you can specify the overflow property. So you'll have this one H2, the Fender Mustang. Okay, so that is the second level of heading. And then the paragraph, you'll have the Fender Mustang was introduced in 1964, so and so on. Then you'll have the H2 tag. Okay, H2 tag once again which is Fender Stratocaster. So that is the second level of heading. Then you have paragraph. Then you have H2 tag which is Gibson Les Paul. Okay, then you have the paragraph, this one. So if you can see, this is the CSS tags. H2.p, you're specifying the width to be 400, font size 90%, line height 1.2 centimeter. And also this one H2 tag, you're specifying the color, bottom, border bottom, paragraph, minimum height and maximum height. So if you can see in the output, so this is actually the outcome of, you do not specify the, not the correct width as well as correct side. See, if you can see, it is actually very close. Okay, very close. Okay, see, because this one Fender Mustang, it is displayed normally, but text, okay, then immediately there is no space. There is no space. Then if you can see blue color in between, so that is actually the heading Fender Stratocaster. Okay, and then the next heading Gibson Les Paul. So immediately it comes no space. So it doesn't look good. So you have to increase the space. You have to increase the width also. So I'll have border, margin and padding. So that's how you have to specify. Okay, so every box has a border. Even if it is not visible, you can specify it is Border.
Margin.
Border. Margin. For example, hello. Hello. H starts from here. So this is the margin. Okay. And then you have padding. Padding is nothing but the space between the characters. So if you specify a width for a box, then the borders, margin and padding are added to the width and height. So this is the example of boxes. You will have doc type HTML. So HTML head tag title boxes. So boxes is nothing but in the browser window. And then the style type will have body, font size, font family, letter spacing. Then you specify the background color. You can specify same thing for page also with maximum width, minimum width. Margin you can specify, padding you can specify, border, background color. And similarly logo if you have a logo, then you can specify the width and margin. And you can specify UN tag. UL, what is UL? Unordered list. Unordered list. What is LI tag? List tag. Okay, and P paragraph tag. You can specify the text alignment center with 600 pixels, margin 200 pixels, auto will have font weight normal. So you can specify for each of the characters also. Color, text transform, uppercase, text decoration, none, padding, a hover. You can specify for each of the thing, and also you will specify for the div ID. Div ID, you remember, you access the image, and within that you will have list tag, home, for sale, repairs, about, contact also, and then you will have the paragraph tag also. Okay, so close the div, close the body, and close the HTML. So if you can see with this one, the analog specialist, for example, analog is displayed in one form, specialist is displayed in one form. Then there is some menu like home, for sale, repairs, about, contact. Then you had some image, 3 images are there. Then there is different font style like maybe serif font style. We specialize in the sales and repair of classic keyboards, in particular the Fender Rhodes, this one, and Monarch laminate. So this is how it displays. In the top of the browser window you have boxes, so that is the title. So these are the independent works, please complete them. Communication, networks including the internet, protocols, circuit switching, packet switching, hardware, computers and their components. So please complete them at your best available time.